Hi everyone, welcome to the Spiritual Cottage. It's Chrissy. Today's reading is going to be, am I going in the right direction with love and career? So I have 3 piles here, pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. You know the deal, just take your time, reflect on the cards. If you feel that more than one pile you're drawn to, of course pick both piles, and the timestamps are below for your convenience. Hello, those that picked pile number 1. This is your reading. Am I headed in the right direction with love and career? Spirit, pile number 1. Are they heading in the right direction in love and career? Spirit, pile number 1. Are they heading in the right direction with love and career? Okay. We have the 9 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Fool, the 7 of Swords, let's see the back of the deck, and the 4 of Cups. Okay, so let's start off with love first for pile number 1. What I'm seeing so far, I'm feeling like there's a lot of confusion going on here. There's a lot of up and down with your current situation in love. And I feel like this is something that you had to fight for. This is a love that was definitely fought for. And you're not sure if you want to maybe go on with this. I'm feeling like your person has made you offers as far as maybe marriage, move in together, or to make this union even more serious, engagement possibly, speaking about taking on a more stronger role with each other and moving it forward. But I feel like you're in a lot of confusion with this. I'm also feeling that you might not think that the person could really be right for you, for your future, for your life. You're confused with how you feel about your person. This person looks like your person looks like they can be up and down. They maybe have a little bit of a wild side. I'm seeing with the 9 of Swords, I feel like for some, maybe, remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. There can be some addiction issues going on here, court issues. Maybe I'm hearing rehabilitation for some. Maybe some needed to be in rehab, or they're overcoming an addiction, and it's kind of hard for you, for them. This is an up and down relationship. I'm also feeling that some may not be balanced. Your partner may not be so balanced. Like when they love you, they love you. When it's on, it's on. And then sometimes when it's off, it's really off. And there's this up and downness going on here. Let's see what Spirit is also saying. There's times where you look away and like you're in denial about it, that this isn't going to be hard and this is going to be good. And that's when the days are good, that you seem to be feeling that way. But then when the days are bad, you have a lot of confusion, and this stuff keeps you up at night if you're making the right decision by staying with this person. Let's see. Yeah, you feel like it's a soulmate twin flame relationship. You feel that way because the bond is very strong, pile number 1. Your bond in your love life with your partner, with your person, is very strong. But it's like you have to fight to keep it that way, like with the ups and downs and possibly their mood swings. If they don't have addiction issues, they seem to be having mood swings, or they're not very grounded in their thought process, in their emotions, in their life. And they like need you because you're their balancer, so to speak. You're the one that keeps them in check. But I'm also seeing soulmate twin flames here with the Two of Cups. This could also be a past life situation going on here, a karmic relationship as well. But you seem to be carrying the weight of everything in this relationship. So Spirit is saying basically if you do move forward with this and there's a heaviness going on there. So it's about listen to your intuition. So this reading is, am I heading in the right direction with love and career? We're in the love subject right now. So heading in the right direction, I feel for pile number one, you're really going to have to reflect and decide what you're seeing is what you get. Nothing's going to change or get better in the situation. It's just going to stay the way it is. It's going to have its really good days and it's going to have its bad days. And I know that all relationships have good days and bad days, but this relationship in particular is very hard bad days and good days. So it's a little more so of being hard on you. And the situation at hand is very unbalanced. So are you heading in the right direction with love? Probably not. But of course, this reading is general and you do what you feel is right in your heart. Of course, this is not a reading to tell you what to do whatsoever. It's just giving you the layout and the basis of what's really going on here. If it is a definite situation of what you're seeing and feeling is what you're going to get, if you stay in it for the years to come, okay? So that would be up for you to decide. I don't see that really changing much in the future for you, pile number one, as far as love, okay? So let's get pull some oracles here on love. Spirit, what else would you like them to know if they're heading in the right direction with love? Spirit, for viewers of pile number one, what else would you like to say about their love situation? Okay, we got religious factors here, that your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So with religious factors here, this could mean that maybe you grew up Christian, Muslim, Jewish, whatever the case may be, and they grew up a different religion, and it could be a problem. It could be where families aren't getting along in that situation, where they feel that maybe you should be of somebody of your religious background, or it might be turned around where your person is coming from a very religious background and they want you to convert, or they want you to or they'd rather that you be on their side of the fence with their religious stuff. So there could be some religious factors going on here. Or what it also could be is you're a very spiritual person and they may be living the dark side. They may be living closed-minded. They may be, and I say this very respectfully, they may not be awake, so to speak, where you're have this awakening, this spiritual side to you, which is also why they're drawn to you. They're drawn to that light. So it could be that case too, where you're very spiritual and awakened and they're not, okay? And that's where it's affecting your love life, because you really are seeing things for what they are and how your person can live better, be better, and act better. And you're seeing it from a spiritual perspective, and you try to tell them that they need to be better for themselves, even for the relationship too, but you show them the whole well-roundedness of spirituality, that they would need this not only for the relationship, but for themselves. And it's like they don't want to hear you on that, or something to that effect. They're sleeping in the mind. They are not awakened. Let's see what else Spirit would want to say to you. Yeah, past life relationship. Well, there's a big time validation, right? That's what I was feeling when I looked at the Two of Cups here. This is a past life karmic situation. You've known this person before. in another life, and whatever you didn't work out in that last life, you're working out in this life, okay? So I feel that you would probably, moving forward, whereas this, am I heading in the right direction with love, would be, doesn't really look like that for pile number 1, okay? So now we are going to get into career, okay? So we're going to get into some life purpose cards. I feel like a lot of you are on the right path. I do feel that way. But I'm going to pull some life purpose cards. And remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And let's see. Life purpose, spirit, getting into career for pile number 1. Creative expression. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. So for pile number 1, viewers, a lot of you are creative, whether you're a writer, an artist, music, a decorator, a beauty expert with hair, nails, all that stuff for beauty, facials and things like that. In the beauty industry, you have creative expression. So actors, actresses, models as well. So your soul longs to express itself with creativity. So yeah, pile number 1, you're very creative. So doing something in your line of work as far as career, Spirit's calling creative expression, and that's what you are. You're into acting, the arts, music, things like that. Also got environmentalist, okay? Earth angel, who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. So also, if you want to go the holistic way, working with animals, getting into essential oils, things like that, and going into environmentalist things, protecting the earth and stuff like that. If you're not in that already, or if you feel, yeah, you know what, oh my God, that's something that I always wanted to do, that was put in your heart to indicate that it was already yours, okay? So environmentalist or creative expression, or both. You could write about the environment with creative expression. You can make videos about it. You could be a YouTube, have your YouTube channel, be a blogger, whatever the case may be, but they want you to go into that direction, creative expression and environmentalist. If this resonates with you, I would love to know. Drop a comment for me in the comment section. That would be great. Okay, so let's see what else Spirit is calling for career. I feel like a lot of you are doing this and that you are in the right direction with your career. Or you're getting ideas to leave the current job that you're in and to do your passion and to do what you love. So yeah, with career, it seems as though you're on the right path. I'm really feeling that. But with love, unfortunately, I feel that this really isn't something to move forward with. So let's get more into yourself. Gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So yeah, with creative expression, environmentalist, and gratitude and the opportunities that life is going to present to you are going to be great. So I feel like it started already for you. That's why you tuned in. Am I on the right path with love and career? We did the love already, but when you think about your career, you're like, is this right? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? And yes. So creative expression and working with animals, environmentalist, anything that has to do with the earth. And we know that there's a ton of jobs in that, right? But I keep hearing blogger. I keep hearing social media, holistic health, and things like that as well. You got the honesty card. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So Spirit is also calling you to be honest with yourself and what you want and what you desire, okay? So when you're looking in, I feel like for pile number 1, you guys are really, really grounded and stable. I feel like you do know what you want as far as career-wise and what you would want to do for yourself. And it's about just getting honest with yourself and knowing who you are and what you're capable of doing and how you can help change the world with your creativity and being there for the environment in one form of it or another. Okay? So it's about being honest with yourself on what you really want and what you don't want. And I'm feeling that with your relationship, to be honest with yourself in it on, do I want this or do I don't want this? I feel like you really know in your soul it's not good for you, but that past life relationship and that karma is very powerful and it's holding. And I always feel like you'll know in these situations when we're dealing with a karmic relationship, somehow our soul just knows when it's done, when the experience is coming to the end and we're able to have that closure that we didn't have in a past life. That's what's going to happen here. It may not be over just yet. It could be in the beginning stages of being over. You're looking at this differently. You're heading into another level, but probably within the next year or so, it's going to taper out and you'll be on your road to the right career path. But I feel like you are already in the right direction with career path. And then your karmic relationship that you're currently having right now will slowly peter out. It will diminish. And then everything after that, all good things as far as relationships are going to come in for you. Okay, so that would be it for pile number 1. If this resonated with you, please drop a comment in the comment section below. And if you haven't liked, shared, or subscribed my channel, I would really appreciate it if you did. Thank you so much for watching pile number 1. You take care. Bye-bye. Hello, those that picked pile number 2. This is your reading. Am I headed in the right direction with love and career for pile number 2? Spirit, are they heading in the right direction with love and career? Spirit, are they heading in the right direction with love and career? Okay, so we have the 4 of Cups, we have the 10 of Wands, we have the 5 of Pentacles, we have the Strength card, we have the Emperor, and we have the 4 of Cups. Okay, so for pile number 2, we're going to start with love first. And I see here in the relationship that you're carrying all the weight in this connection. I see that there were times you might have felt left out in the cold, or your partner had felt left out in the cold. But I see there's been some breakups here. I see that there's a lot of strength needed in this relationship. I also feel that your person might be a little bit controlling in the relationship. They might be a little bit domineering. They might have control issues, okay? And I'm seeing this is also coming from an upbringing. I'm feeling like their parent, their mom or their dad was very controlling, and the same way. I'm hearing the apple didn't fall far from the tree, and I'm feeling like it comes from their parent. This is a way that they've learned to be, as this is what they grew up in, and they're projecting it onto you. And it's not really a good look because you're carrying a lot. There's times where they're very generous and very good to you, but then there's that side to them that kind of rubs you the wrong way, and you're not feeling like this really is a right direction. You're feeling a hesitance here, like maybe this is not the one for me. Maybe this isn't going to be good later on, and you're hesitant. I feel like you're not walking, peacefully toward it. I feel like as you go toward it and think about the future, you have blockages, like something's stopping you, but you're comfortable. You're comfortable in this, yet it's not 100%. So I'm hearing from Spirit to give this one some time, okay? I feel like changes can be made here and progress can happen in this relationship, but it's really regarding your person. Changes have to happen with your person in order for this and for you to not have that feeling of like those pauses, those glitches of, I don't know, I'm not sure, when you look ahead to the future. It's really not you, it's their behavior that you feel possibly could get progressively worse. But it's up to your person if they want to change. I feel like during these breakups that happened, they did change, but it was only for a short while, and then they kind of went back to what they were doing. And it just kind of did that same old, that revolving door and that same pattern of stuff, okay? Some narcissism going on here. But I feel like if your partner changes, this can be a go because you're bringing good stuff to the table. You're pretty balanced. And I feel like, yeah, this all has to do with your partner. And then there's that free will, right? Because I do feel a sense of stubbornness. And I feel like there's a strong possibility that they won't really change. They are who they are. So am I on the right path in love? If your partner doesn't change their ways, it seems as though there's possibility you're not on the right path, okay? But I think you already knew this, and this is confirming it for you, okay? Let me see. Let's pull some oracle cards on this with love. We're going to get into career after this. Let's just see. Spirit for pile number 2. Spirit pile number 2. Are they on the right path with their connection and love? Are they on the right path? Yeah, got pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So, like I said before, like when you're moving forward and walking toward it, thinking about the future, you're having these glitches, these pauses. Those are the red flags. So there's a validation there. The signs are cautioning you. And the signs are cautioning you not to move forward. Okay. Let's see. So you got, this could be the one, you already met the romantic partner you seek. So like I said before, okay, this is again showing this could be the one. When I said this situation could work, I did say that, but your partner has to change in order for this to work. They have to change the way they view things, their perspective. This is something that they were brought up in. So when this is saying this could be the one, this is meaning what I said before. There could be change here, and it could be for the better. But it's about your partner getting on board for that, which I'm feeling off these cards seems difficult for them to do. They might be a little bit stubborn or very thick-headed. But the red flags, don't ignore them. They're cautioning you, basically, that if he or she doesn't change their ways, okay, it's not going to really go anywhere. You're not on the right love path. But if they do change their ways, this could be the one. Like I said before, in the beginning, before I pulled this could be the one card, I felt like something could transpire here. So I would pray for it. I would pray on it. I would give your partner, your person, give them to the universe and ask the universe if they are truly the one for me. you will change their ways. You will change how they think and their perception of things. I would definitely give it to the universe because I feel a split here that it is worth trying. It is worth seeing if they can change a little bit. They're not 100% terrible. That's not what I'm getting at here. But there are things that they definitely need to address and understand that a lot of things were imposed on them in childhood. And this is something that can be addressed. And I'm feeling that it can change. It's just up to your person. Okay? So let's see. Let's get into career now. I'm going to pull some life purpose cards for you. I'm feeling like when I was doing pile number 1, a lot of the viewers there I felt were pretty much on their purpose path, their career choice. They were on it. Pretty much so. When I'm pulling these cards for pile number 2, I feel like a lot of viewers really are not in a place they're supposed to be when it comes to career. So let's see. You got study, so reading, research, education to help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. So if you're doing something that is not your passion and you're kind of laying stagnant in the job that you're in now only because you're there for a paycheck and you're not happy, what you want to do seems like it requires college or some sort of trade school, and it would require reading, research, education, and a lot of studying, okay? So if that's what you've been thinking about doing, this is just a validation that Spirit is telling you to go for it. And you might say, well, I don't have the time, I don't have the resources because I have to work, and how am I going to do this? How am I going to go to school? Spirit is telling you that they will find you a way. You will find a way to do this, but they kind of want you to break free from just working your stagnant job just for the paycheck. And they want you to do the college and to study or to go to trade school or do whatever you need to do. That's going to require you to be a little bit more busy, where you're going to have to take it on like as a second job kind of, but it's going to be worth it in the end. So if you've been feeling this way, like, well, what I want to do is going to require a lot of time and studying, do it. Spirit's calling for you to get out of that, what you're doing now, because you're not using your talents and your abilities. You also got the flowers card. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So if you like to garden, if you like to work with flowers, be creative. Maybe you want to own a florist. Maybe you want to do something along those lines. Maybe wedding planner, dealing with a party planner, dealing with flowers and happiness, event planner. This is awesome. So if you want to go into that as well. So we got study for those that want to go to college and be something greater than their job, your job that you're doing now. And then we have other readers too. Maybe you want to get into event planning and working with flowers, creativity, decorations, things like that. Okay, that's really, really cool. Event planning is always fun. Okay, so let's see what else Spirit is saying for your career path. So where you are now, I'm feeling like you're not where you're supposed to be in your career. But I feel that once you're hearing this message, if it was put in your mind to start studying or going to college or taking online classes to do what's been in your heart all along, that would be yes, start that you're laying too stagnant with your job now just for a paycheck, okay? And don't forget other listeners too that want to do that event planning, working in flowers and things like that, and decorating and weddings, all that fun stuff. You got the forgiveness card, okay? I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So if you're feeling stagnant in your job, you're feeling stagnant in your relationship with love and feel like nothing's really going anywhere, Spirit's just got a little message for you that if maybe you're harboring resentment, it's blocking the flow for your relationship to move forward, and it's blocking the flow of your career path to move forward. So try to examine yourself and think, well, who and what do I have to forgive, and what resentment do I have to let go of? And you got the trust card. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So you'll be using your intuition a lot too. Okay. Trust your intuition on everything. Viewers of pile number 2, trust your intuition on your relationship, with your person, and trust your intuition on whether you want to go back to school or you want to see about getting into event planning or working with flowers or weddings or things like that. Okay. I'm even hearing assistant, being somebody's assistant. I don't know. That just kind of flew into my third eye and into my hearing was an assistant. So, like a creative assistant or something like that to somebody that's maybe famous or a very wealthy person. You may want to assist them. I'm hearing that too. That would be a path for you to go on. Okay. So for pile number 2, am I heading in the right direction with love? The answer on this is a real split 50-50. If your partner doesn't take the time or the effort to try and change themselves regarding the relationship and regarding you, if they don't take the time, you're not on the right path. If they do decide to take the time and to make this work and start doing some changes, yeah, it would be the right path as long as they stay in those changes that they made. Okay. And as far as career path, don't lay stagnant anymore. Start that studying, start that college, start those online classes, or if not, those that want to be event planners, start that. Okay. So that would be your reading for pile number 2. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please drop a comment in the comment section below. I'd love to hear about it. And if you haven't liked, shared, or subscribed to my channel, I'd really appreciate it if you did. Thank you so much for watching, pile number 2 viewers. You beautiful souls, take care. Have a good night. Blessings. Bye-bye. Hi, viewers of those that picked pile number 3. This is your reading. Am I headed in the right direction with love and career? First, we're going to do love, and then we're going to get into career. Pile number 3, Spirit, are they heading in the right direction with love and career? Already I'm feeling like this is a little messy situation. These cards are shuffling messy. Really not sure about some things. As I'm pulling this, I'm already hearing this person hasn't really been upfront with you in the past. This one looks like it wants to come out. I'm feeling like you might even gotten over or gotten through a third party together. I feel like your person, there was a third party involved in the past, and there's some trust issues. I'm just feeling this by shuffling. You got the 10 of Pentacles. You got the 3 of Cups. The 8 of Cups. The 4 of Cups. And you got the High Priestess. Okay, so for pile number 3, I'm seeing we're heading in the right direction in love here. I'm seeing that some of you have children with your person. Some of you. I'm also, when I was shuffling the cards, I felt very much a third party, like you had just gotten over something. You took them back maybe after they had not been faithful to you, or they have lied to you about somebody else. And I'm feeling you took them back because of children. And for those that don't have children with your person, I feel that you took them back because you love them and you feel that you can't be without them. But now you're just feeling totally different, and you're feeling lost and alone in the relationship, like everything's been damaged, and I feel like they're trying their hardest to make it work and make it happen. But with the High Priestess card, you keep having these feelings that it's just not right. They may, like this is the honeymoon phase. They're just being good right now, but they're not gonna stay this way. Is this something I'm always gonna have to worry about? Trust has been very broken in this situation. Pile number 3 viewers, you guys really feel bound up and don't have any trust in the situation, and it's like you're happy they came back, or you're happy that you guys are back together, but it's making you feel more alone than ever. You have a really good friendship support system with friends. They're there for you. These friends are there for you, and I feel like they're there for you in your decision. They stand with you in your decision, but I also feel that they're worried about you. Okay, let me see. Are they on the right track? Are they heading in the right direction, Spirit, with their person? You got the Queen of Pentacles card, and you got the 3 of Pentacles. I'm feeling like... You've gained a lot of, you got the 6 of Swords as well. So in this situation, I feel like you've gained, though, a lot of independence. Now that your person is back in your life, or things are back on track, maybe they really never left for some viewers. Some did, some didn't, but they are back in your life. And I feel like you've become independent. You've changed some since this situation, okay? And you've changed for the better. And you're feeling that you've stepped into your power. Even though you feel alone, while you're still with them, you still feel alone, and you're not trusting, and you feel like you're never going to feel the same way again. You're always going to wonder, but you have stepped into a power of independence with the Queen of Pentacles. That's also reflecting that you might even be on the right career path, okay? But back to love, there's some rocky waters here. There's a lot of thoughts coming in, a lot of, like, you're bound in your thoughts and you're not really trusting it. You feel bruised and scarred up in your heart, and you feel like it just won't be repaired. You're having a hard time letting it be repaired because your person is back with you or still with you after they've done this, and you're trying to move forward, but this is eating at you because you're reflecting on all the times they didn't tell the truth. You're reflecting on the times you brought up certain situations and they lied about it. So now it's very hard for you to trust this individual. So are you on the right path in love? Are they going to change? Is this going to get better? Are they telling the truth this time? Let's see what Spirit has to say about that. Spirit for pile number 3. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic connection here, magnetic attraction here. So there's a lot of attraction in this relationship. That could also be what's keeping it alive, is there's very good chemistry. And I feel like there's very good chemistry in it, but then once the chemistry is gone, like after you guys are together with chemistry, and once it's over, once the chemistry's, the sex is finished, basically, it's like you're back to questioning. You're back to, did they, didn't they? Chemistry's great. And then, like I said, once the lovemaking over, it's like you're back to what you were feeling, and it's not a good feeling of, can you trust this person? And it's like these emotions come up in you again. You got religious factors, okay? Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So whether you guys, you and your person come from two different backgrounds maybe, or religiously, or this could be a case of, like I told pile one, got the same card. You're coming into this spiritual awakening. You're starting to see how what love really is and what it's about. And it's like your person hasn't woke up to that yet. And you're seeing it in such a different light for the better, whereas they're laying stagnant and they're not. So they might not be on a powerful spiritual path that you are, or that you're seeing things. You may not be on a powerful spiritual path, but you're definitely in the pathway of an awakening and starting to see things differently and what love really means, whereas they're staying in like the 3D. Okay? See, so there's chemistry here, which is good. Let's see. But then after, it's not so good because those thoughts are coming up in you again. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Express your love. So I think that this relationship could be on the right path if you keep expressing your love and communication. So this also has to do with talking to one another and keep talking it out. Let your person know, hey, tell them I'm feeling bad about this and this is what's bothering me. Sit them down and let them communicate with you and let them comprehend also what you're saying, because I'm really big on that. The communication is key, yeah, but the biggest factor in communication is are they comprehending what you're saying? So on the right path with this relationship, I feel, yes, it's on a right path if the communication is there and especially the comprehension of it. So sit your partner down whenever it is that you're feeling bad and explain to them this, I feel bad and this is why, and they can walk you through it and help you through it, and whatever it is, the situation that you feel is bothering you, that they're off of them, and what they have done. It's about communication and comprehension. So is it on the right path? It can be, sure. It can be with communication and comprehension. So if that's not there, if your partner is not understanding of this and starts blaming you or says, I don't have time for this, I can't listen to how you feel, this is the past, why do you keep bringing it up? If they keep saying things like that, then we both know you're on the wrong path, okay? But yes, this relationship is salvageable and can go into the right path as long as there's that comprehension going on, okay? So that would be your love reading. Now we'll get into career. I feel like in your career, I feel like you're very intelligent. You're very smart and you're business minded. That's what I'm getting already. You have a lot of viewers have a business mind. Let's see. Business mind, leadership. You guys are able to figure it out. You're good with that. Good working in teams. Protected, okay? You are safe and supported while you change your career. Okay, so if you're in the middle of this change, if you're starting your change of careers, this is just message from spirit that you're protected in it and you're safe and supported while you change your career. So if you're afraid to leave your job to do your sole purpose, to do what you love, spirit is just saying, don't worry about it. We're going to back you up and we're going to protect you because you're going to go into something that you were born to do, okay? So let's see. You're protected in it. Don't feel afraid leaving the old to go into the new, okay? You got travel, and your life purpose involves traveling. So whatever you want to do, if you're business-minded, like I said, if you hold workshops, if you, I'm hearing motivational speeches. So if that's something you want to do as well, go into motivational speech, things like that. Traveling for other businesses, financial advisors, things like that. Your purpose involves traveling. So if that resonates with you, traveling is going to be going on in your life purpose, your career, and family. So loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. So if you're feeling like, okay, I'm going to be changing jobs and you're going to be protected in that, during the transition of your change job, you're going into something, you're going to head into the right path. Right now with your career, I'm feeling the imbalance. You're not on the right path, but you're going into the right path. You're starting to take measures to do this. You're starting to do research and stuff like that. Some of you that have family, you're thinking, oh my God, this is like going to be a big transition with my new job or what I'm doing, and if you have to travel. But that's also part of your life purpose, okay? So this is all going to work out for you. You're protected in it. You're going to be traveling, and your family is on your mind because you're like, oh man, if I have to, not only for those that won't be traveling, you're also thinking about your family in this new job transition that you are going into. And yes, it is the right path that you're going into now. Got environmentalist. So you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. So if that's what you're doing as well, traveling around, speaking about the earth, about the planet, about protecting it, about animals, maybe some work for, stop animal abuse and things like that, protect the earth, stuff like that. So you'll be traveling in that area, and your family, of course, is central to your life purpose. So with this card as well, I'm also feeling that everything's going to work out with your new job, even if you're not traveling. There might be more hours coming in with this, and you might not be able to see your family as much, but that's just in the beginning what I see, because it is the right path. So, that will smooth out after the first year, and then it will kind of get back to normal where you'll be able to see your family like you were, have more hours with them. Okay, so it's just kind of be like the first year I see is where it's going to be really heavy working, and then it's going to let up a lot, and it will be smoothed out from there. So don't worry about that. And those that are going to travel with their work, that's going to be awesome. I could feel like a big lift with that. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be something that you've been looking for. This is going to be a job that you've been really looking for. And like I said, I feel like you're going to be speaking a lot. You could even be selling your own product, traveling and going to different events and networking, I see. And I also see a financial advisor and things like that to big companies is what I see. And environmentalist as well, working with the earth and animals. So let's see what else Spirit would like to say for pile number 3. We'll leave them with today some messages from Spirit for pile number 3. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me than others. So if you are having issues with your self-esteem because of issues with your self-esteem because of what went on in your relationship in the past, they want you to affirm that you possess gifts of the soul that benefit you and others, okay? So you have gifts. They want you to know that. They want that self-esteem to come up, and they want you to use your gifts not only to help other people, but to use those gifts in the career path that you will be taking. Okay? So, got indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. So this is probably about job. You're very indecisive about, do I want to leave? Do I not want to leave? You're nervous and for this transition of what you want to do. But remember, you're protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. So that was the big message from Spirit today. Are you on the right career path right this moment? No, but you're heading into it. You have the means. It's in your mind that you can do this, and you may have had opportunity that just happened to go for it. So they want you to go for it. That is the right path. The second thing that came to you. Okay. So what you're in now isn't really working. So this that came to you is going to work, okay? So they know that you have indecision going on, but to use your intuition in it, okay? Your intuition is probably telling you to go, but then you feel like you have like a fear. So let go of that fear, jump right into what the universe is presenting to you, because that is the right career path for you, okay? And then as far as love, again, I'll just remind you that this could be the right path. Yes, there just has to be communication with comprehension. Comprehension is big time, okay? And you have to be able to talk to your person. They have to accept you for what you're saying and understand you and help you through it, okay? And then we'll be on a nice right path. Okay, that would be it for pile number 3. If this resonated with you, I would love to know. Drop a comment in the comment section below. And if you haven't liked, shared, or subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you did. Thank you so much for watching. You have a blessed day or evening. Take care. Bye.